72 names of God, the 72 names of the divine. Where did this come from? The 72 names of God is also used in Kabbalistic calculator. A Kabbalistic calculator is the ability to decipher the frequency and the energy and the codes that was hidden in the ancient written text. What each letter, which frequency, which vibration it holds, and what it was meant for us to understand and decode, thus being able to take the key of the energy to transform our reality here on earth. This Kabbalistic calculator is well to find in the book of Exodus 14, chapter 14, verses 19 through 21. Each verse contains 72 letters, which is a rare phenomenon. The letters in these verses become a sequence. A sequence, according to Kabbalistic calculator, is when you can take one letter from a word in a sentence and combine them to hold the vibration and the frequency of a whole sentence. The sequence describes the attributes from the tree of life. Chesed, which is grace, Gvurah, which is courage, and Tiferet, which is glory. The harmonious blending of these three principles for a basic paradigm of how God, the divine, relates to the world. A name mean in which one is made known to others. I am that I am. The reason why the divine answered Moses, the ancestors, the prophets, when they asked, what should I call you when I go forth and teach? Tell the people that I experience the divine light, the divine's wisdom, the divine's connection. What do I speak to people when I say, I am now one with God? I have experienced the divinity of the emanation and the revelations of God. He said, I am that I am. So when it say I am consciousness, I am light, I am love, I am sound, I am frequency, I am energy, I am your healer, I am your test, I am your medicine, I am love. I am that I am activates according to the consciousness and the maturity of the soul. You will know what that means in the depths of your soul. It is written in your inward parts. Here in your PowerPoint, you have an access, a picture of the 72 letter names of God, which all of them are sequences to energy. Going over the planets, the sun represents divine radiance, the central source of light and life. It is the core of our spiritual, physical existence, symbolizing the soul, inner truths, and higher consciousness. But let's think about the soul. It is fire. So the fire can rejuvenate, hydrate, transform, nourish, but it also can destroy and release. The sun governs vitality, identity, ego, and self-expression. It represents one's core essence, personality, and the desire to shine and be recognized. It also symbolizes leadership, creativity, and willpower. Going over the moon symbolizes reflection, emotion, and the subconscious. What's hidden in the depths of your soul. Every moon cycle is revealed to you each time when it is aligned. It represents the feminine, receptive force that receives and reflects divine light, embodying intuition, mystery, and inner emotional life. Mercury, this planet of communication, intellect, and movement. It is the divine messenger symbolizing knowing, knowledge, and adaptivity. Why do we have Mercury retrograde 3 times a year? It is for us to always to go back, slow down, heal, reflect, and transform how we relate to the world. How do we communicate with others? How do we communicate with ourselves? The planet Venus embodies love, beauty, harmony, and desire. It represents the creative force of attraction, aesthetics, and the pleasures of life. Venus governs relationships, beauty, love, art, and values. It influences how we form connections with others. Why Venus represents the scales? Because the scales of the heart, you have to have a clear, pure heart to fully, unconditionally love all aspects and see the true beauty and essence of a soul beyond experiences, beyond the physical vessel in which you see with the naked eye. Mars. Mars represents action, aggression, and the desire. It is the planet of courage, strength, and assertiveness, willpower, often linked to conflict, competition, and overcoming challenges. Mars governs drive, ambition, physical energy, and assertiveness. It influences how we pursue our goals, face challenges, and express anger or passion. Mars is associated with war, competition, and primal survival instincts. Jupiter. Jupiter is governed growth, wisdom, higher learning, and philosophy. It influences optimism, expansion, generosity, and the pursuit of knowledge. Jupiter's energy brings luck, abundance, protection, and spiritual insight. Saturn. Saturn represents discipline, structure, and limitations. It is the planet of time, boundaries, responsibilities, often associated with karma and lessons. Karma is a word from Sanskrit which means the representation, the journey of your past lives. Saturn energy is about mystery through effort and time, also being reading of one's karma. Uranus governs innovation, progress, revolution, and the individuality. It influences radical changes, rebellion, freedom, and breakthroughs in technology and thought. Uranus represents sudden shifts and awakenings. Neptune. Neptune governs imagination, spirituality, dreams, the illusions, influences intuition, compassion, and desires to transcend the material world. What does that mean, transcends the material world? What you see is a direct manifestation of where you are. If you are not in alignment with self, with the universe, with the elements, with the cycles of change, you are always in a state of with the ability of choice to change your reality through imagination. Neptune is associated with confusion, fantasy, and the blending of boundaries between reality and the unseen. Why confusion? If you are not rooted in who you are, what you are supposed to be doing, your destiny, your calling, it can cause confusion. Pluto. Pluto represents transformation, power, and rebirth. It symbolizes death and rebirth cycles, the underworld, and the profound transformation on both personal and collective levels. Why do knowing the planets assist you in blessing candles, setting intentions? This gives you an advantage when setting intentions over using magic. Setting intentions really powerfully connecting to the planets, the portals, it aligns you to your guidance system, your way back home to your source of the subconscious, the source of your wisdom, the source of your ancestries, the source and the cosmic laws and portals, the constellations to derive the appropriate energy to align and to know when to take action. Planets and timing. In astrological esoteric traditions, each planet rules a day of the week and has a planetary hour when its influence is strongest. The sun's peaks, which is called Sunday in Hebrew Yom Rishon, peak around noon during daylight hours. Monday, the moon, which is called Yom Sheni, the strongest at night, especially under a full moon. Mars, Tuesday, Yom Shlishi, potent in early afternoons or during energetic periods. Mercury, which is called Wednesday, Yom Revi'i, most active in the morning, especially at dawn. Jupiter, Thursday, Yom Hamishi, strongest in late mornings during times of growth. Venus, Friday, Yom Shishi, potent in the evening, especially at dusk. Saturday, Yom Shabbat, which is Saturn, best early mornings or late evenings for discipline and structure. Planetary hours shift daily following a set sequence. So these planets assist you according to its highest peak for manifestation, for awareness, for alignment. Phases of the moon. The moon goes through four primary phases in the cycle, which last about 29.5 days. The new moon, a time of new beginnings and setting intentions. The moon is not visible, representing a fresh start or clean state, thinking of planting the seed in the soil. When you plant the seed in the soil is dark. The first quarter, a period of action and decision making. The moon is half illuminated, symbolizing challenges or obstacles that must be addressed to progress. This is take action, change, reflect, and set goals and intentions on your new wisdom and knowledge in combination for the acquired manifestation. The full moon, a time for fulfillment, completion, and illumination. The moon will highlight where you are, how much you transform, how much you expand it. It's going to illuminate that. But it also is a time for when it's fully visible, symbolizing clarity, heightened emotions. It draws up, it changes and activates the waters within you to see what needs to be healed, what needs to be revealed. And the manifestations of intention set during the new moon, it will help activate, if you have the courage to release what no longer serve you, the seeds that you planted in the new moon, the full moon will start birthing the light of that. The last quarter, a time for reflection, release and let go of what no longer serve you. The moon half illuminated again, symbolizing resolution and preparation for the next cycle. These phases represent the continuous cycle of growth, culmination, and renewal.